Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Riverside Brookfield High School. I am Eric Henry.
Well, for Ridgewood, it's a team that went 17-11 last year, and when they faced Guerin, they won by 20 points both matchups. So talk about how Guerin can kind of come in here and maybe not get the victory, but they can salvage some momentum going into the season and starting their conference play.
It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Quarterback Mr. Trubisky scrambles, takes some hits, and now he's won his first game as starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears.
Tomorrow, the mayor of Chicago will introduce a budget to put more police officers on the streets in an effort to reduce crime. If you weren't with us last week, you missed the show. Quarterback Hunter Hughes, he is a playmaker behind center. But one play has Bears fans wondering if John Fox should remain this team's head coach. Mayors from cities around the world met here at 2 Prudential Plaza today to mark the inaugural North American Climate Summit.
Here's Soldier Field. Due to the recent tragedy in Las Vegas, security's been tightened, and now what you can and cannot bring into the stadium has changed.
Bears fans, it doesn't matter if this team wins another game this year. On Sunday, the youth movement showed there's reason to be optimistic for next year.
Many of Chicago's homeless population are searching for a new place to call home after the city filed an ordinance stating that they can no longer use Uptown's Tent City for shelter.
Okay, so the Bears lost. Let's get that out of the way right now. The story on your minds as Bears fans, did John Fox's mistake during the game show that a coaching change is needed at Hallis Hall? It was supposed to be the return of the legendary Miami-Notre Dame football rivalry, but all Irish fans saw was Miami's turnover chain. Looks like Notre Dame left its fight in South Bend.
Newsbeat's Eric Henry is here with sports.
If you're a Chicago sports fan, this weekend went from bad to worse to just horrible, guys, so jump right into it. Take a look at this. He's going to take the carry 21 yards, going virtually untouched, scampering into the end zone. And we'd hear more from Mr. Howard on the afternoon. With a tying goal in the third period, here's right winger Anthony Duclair as he's going to light the lamp. That's his team leading 7th goal of the season. The Hawks weren't done fighting. Here's a power play goal by Patrick Kane to make it 6-5. That's Kane's 9th goal on the season. But the Devils would get 7. Yeah, you heard me right. 7 goals on the evening. And Coach Joel Quenneville knows that his team just can't win like that. New Jersey wins by a final of 7-5. As he drops back looking for a receiver, but the ball is stripped and recovered by Miami, you, sir, get a turnover chain too. His second score of the day, as he had a monster afternoon, going for $150 on the ground, and the Bears win. But more importantly, the Bears' young talent makes a statement to Bears Nation. Okay, listen up. Just be patient and watch us grow. Here's quarterback Malik Rozier with the sweet fade pass back of the end zone to star receiver Braxton Berrios, and the U is on the board 7-0. Running back Benny Cunningham catches the screen pass and makes a nice effort to get down to the 3-yard line. But John Fox calls for a challenge, thinking it's a touchdown. Now look closely, folks. The ball comes loose, and it's going to hit the pylon. That means it's Green Bay's ball, with Chicago losing the chance to get valuable points. That wasn't noted until Fox challenged the play, and that look right there says it all. He knows he cost his team points. Disbelief and disappointment is written all over John Fox's face. Those are the mistakes right there that have hurt Chicago all year long. Sunday's loss against New Jersey sums up the Hawks season so far. Quick start, but inconsistent finish. To the ice we go. We start the action with the Hawks up 3-1, and now it's 4-1. Left winger Tanner Kero with the goal. That's his 7th on the year. The fans are pumped up, but that feeling wouldn't last long. Last year's rookie is having a great sophomore year with 17 points as the Hawks win 3-1, their 2nd straight win behind a phenomenal performance by Crawford, who stopped 33 of 34 shots. That's win number 13 for the Hawks netminder. And real quick, a blockbuster trade in the world of sports is the Marlins send reigning MVP Giancarlo Stanton to the Yankees. Derek Jeter's obviously in the Christmas spirit. Let's hope that Bryce Harper is on his way to Wrigley next. Loyola of Chicago is off to a scorching start to the season in hoops. They're 10-0 on the season. An ugly scene played out at the end of the Jags-Hawks game. A ticket to the ball game allows fans the right to enjoy the action, not to assault the players with trash as they leave the field. And lastly, the college football playoffs are set, but the system left out the nation's only undefeated team. The UCF Knights at 12-0 deserve better.
Jerome Ballard.
And I'm Eric Henry. For Ibrahim Sammer on sports and Gianna Girolamo on weather, make it a great day.